ذهن المخاطب إلى هذه الأمور, to claim that conditional sentence in the mind of the addressee moves towards these four. Means these four come to your mind. Brings these four quickly to your mind. Brings these four without any extra evidence to your mind. And saraf means without extra evidence, these come to your mind. Or al-itlaq, and that is to claim that the speaker was intending to explain whatever is needed fi maqam al-bayan, so he was in the context, in a situation that he wanted to express what we have to know. Kana fi maqam bayan al-ilal, what we have to know about the causes. Walam yadhkur illa wahidan, but he mentioned only one. So he wanted to mention everything that we have to know, but he only mentioned one condition as one cause. So it means that there is no other cause, unless it is proved otherwise. فَيُعْلَمُ انْحِصَارُهَا, so we know that this is exclusive, this Aliyah is exclusive. فَتَثْبُتُ الرَّابِطَةِ وَالتَّرَتُّبْ بِوَجْهٍ أَوْلَى. So the relation of causality would be proved more obviously. If inhisar is proved, then it's a sign that the previous two are also proved. Because inhisar only makes sense when there is tarattub illi, and there is causal relation. So when the last one is proved, then means that the tarattub is proved, aliyah is proved, and that is why then inhisar can be proved. Okay, now let's see which of these three are acceptable. Can we say the delala is waz'i or insiraf or itlaq? أما إثباتها بالطريق الأول, if someone wants to prove and establish that الجملة الشرطية تدل على المفهوم بالوضع, okay, conditional sentence indicates mafhum by designation. فالحق دلالة الجملة الشرطية على الأمرين. What is correct is that the conditional sentence indicates two things. Unfortunately, not more than these two. الرابطة والترتب. There is relation, it's not accidental, and there is causality, that's it. But to say that that causality is inhisari, it's exclusive, is not included in the meaning for which al-jumlatu shartiyya is designated. Causality, relation and causality. Tarattu means causality. Rabita means relation. فالحق دلالة الجملة الشرطية على الأمرين. The true is, the correct opinion is that conditional sentence indicates two things. الرابطة والترتب, relation and causality. وذلك لأن المتبادر من هيئة الجملة الشرطية, because what comes quickly to our mind without any extra evidence is فرض وجود الشرط وتقدير حصوله, is that the condition is there, and this is something that we can imagine. يتلوه حصول الجزاء وتحققه, on the condition that shart exists أن فرض وجود الشرط وتقدير حصوله يتلو حصول الجزاء. And the condition, or when the assumption is that shart exists, what comes after it is jaza also exists. So there is a relationship. And there is a causality. هذا مما لا يمكن إنكاره. So this is to believe in relation and causality. But to go further and say that we understand from this that the cause is exclusive, we don't have evidence for this. أما إثبات الأمر الثالث. أمر الثالث, what is أمر الثالث? انحصار. Because out of 4, the first one we left it aside because very clear. Without that there is no discussion. So there are 3 things. It has to be rabita, there has to be relation, it has to be causality, and it has to be exclusive. أما إثبات الأمر الثالث وهو أن العلية بنحو الانحصار, to prove the third, and that is that the causality is exclusive, to prove it بالدلالة الوضعية, to prove it with designational meaning or indication, غير ثابت, it's not proved to us. Why? Why we cannot say exclusiveness of the condition is understood from the text? It says because these are philosophical distinctions. It's very fine and articulate and delicate distinction to say causes are exclusive or not exclusive. When people use language and terms, they use it not with this level of accuracy and this level of sophistication. لأن تقسيم العلة إلى المنحصرة وغير المنحصرة من المفاهيم الفلسفية البعيدة عن الأذهان العامة، فمن البعيد أن ينتقل الواضع إلى التقسيم. Because dividing cause into exclusive and non-exclusive is one of those philosophical concepts which is very far from the minds of the lay people, minds of the public. تقسيم العلة إلى المنحصرة وغير المنحصرة من المفاهيم الفلسفية البعيدة عن الأذهان العامة is one of those philosophical concepts which are far from the minds of the average people or lay people. فمن البعيد أن ينتقل الواضع إلى التقسيم. So it's very unlikely that the one who has designated this language would go to this distinction of saying that it is either munhasir or غير المنحصر, it's exclusive or non-exclusive. And then he says, okay, there are 2 types, exclusive and non-exclusive, and I coined the term of shart for exclusive. So the first is not acceptable. وَأَمَّا إِثْبَاتُ الْإِنْحِصَارِ بِالْإِنْصِرَافِ. This is also unlikely. Because what is the course of action that leads to insiraf? Why something is with such quality that when you hear certain meaning come to your mind? كثرة الاستعمال في العلة المنحصرة. It has to be because of abundant usage of جملة شرطية in exclusive cause, or it has to be that the cause being exclusive is more perfect than the cause which is not exclusive. And both of them are not acceptable. We cannot claim that many times people use shart in exclusive cause. We cannot also prove that exclusive cause is more perfect. The third option is to say these conditions of tarattub and exclusiveness and relation are not because of waz and not because of انحصار. They are because of إطلاق with the help of مقدمات الحكمة. أما إثبات الانحصار بالإطلاق to prove that انحصار is only understood and established through إطلاق. إطلاق means that the shari, the legislator, has said something without bringing modifier. So, إطلاق. انحصار means exclusiveness. To prove exclusiveness through إطلاق means that we have to say that he wanted to explain everything needed and he was able to mention that this is not غير انحصاري, and still he didn't mention that. أما إثبات الانحصار بالإطلاق وهو كون المتكلم في مقام البيان. إطلاق is always that he has to be, a speaker has to be in the context of explaining himself. Anything that you need for practice, he wants to tell you. This needs two types. One of the two types, if happen, you can believe in this. But I think these two are difficult to understand. Maybe we leave it for, inshallah, next session. Please study in advance because a little bit the text is difficult. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.